Trump said, that Ukraine phone call, that was nothing compared to what I usually do. And he said, that Ukraine phone call, that's nothing compared to what we usually talk about.
That was secretly taken audio recording of one of Australia's richest individuals, Anthony Pratt, that recently linked to Australia's 60 Minutes. And in the audio recording you just heard, Anthony Pratt said that in his meetings and communications with Donald Trump stated that the way he extorted President Zelensky of Ukraine was nothing compared to the way Donald Trump says he normally does it. He says he's usually far harsher with people in his conversations. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. Some bombshell audio recordings have leaked, and Australia's 60 Minutes got their hands on it. I want to play for you some of the highlights in just the audio recordings, but I want to just give you the proper context first. This is about Australia's richest or third richest person, Anthony Pratt, worth over $20 billion. Anthony Pratt is now a key witness in Special Counsel Jack Smith's ongoing criminal prosecution of Donald Trump for Donald Trump's theft of thousands of government records and national defense information. Special Counsel Jack Smith previously put in a legal brief that the Department of Justice Special Counsel's team has knowledge about Donald Trump's motive, and it seems what that motive indeed is that Donald Trump stole these records so he could pal around with billionaire friends and keep all of the trappings of the presidency after Donald Trump lost. These recordings were taken, we believe, during the time Donald Trump was in office or just shortly thereafter, and they are damaging indeed. One of the things that we are also learning is that Anthony Pratt is a witness for Special Counsel Jack Smith's team. He has communicated and has been interviewed by Special Counsel Jack Smith's team, it is believed. Anthony Pratt shared his conversations where Donald Trump provided classified information, including information about nuclear submarines and other nuclear secrets by the United States government. Pratt discussed those conversations with 45 other people, 6 journalists, 11 employees, 10 Australian officials, and 3 former Australian prime ministers. To get this access, well, what was the cost? We are learning from a new New York Times report and also from some of these audio recordings leaked to Australia's 60 Minutes that Pratt paid the membership fee, obviously, to join Mar-a-Lago after 2016, but also paid $1 million, it is believed, for a New Year's Eve party at Mar-a-Lago, where tickets only cost $50,000. And it's also believed, or Pratt speaks about, how he gave $1 million to have Rudy Giuliani be a guest at his birthday party. In return, Pratt was the beneficiary of approximately $2 billion in tax savings based on policies pursued by Donald Trump that helped decamillionaires and billionaires and screwed over working class folk here in the United States of America. And Pratt would brag to his friends that this was a strategic investment, his relationship with Donald Trump and the money that he would pour into Mar-a-Lago and to Giuliani and others. Now, just think about this. There are strict bans on foreign money influence in American politics. Someone like Pratt cannot otherwise contribute to the campaign of Donald Trump. And so what would they do? They would go give money to Mar-a-Lago or give money to New Year's Eve events that Donald Trump was hosting as end run around the law. And then they got all of this access. So Donald Trump now is saying that he doesn't know who this is. He's like, this red-headed weirdo. That's what Donald Trump calls Anthony Pratt, a red-headed weirdo. But Let's just, before showing you some of these other audio recordings, Donald Trump's calling him a red-headed weirdo. This was when Donald Trump, based on all of the things Pratt was doing for Donald Trump, Pratt took out a Wall Street Journal ad praising Donald Trump. So when Pratt claimed that he was opening up a factory and helping Ohio workers, is what Pratt was claiming, Donald Trump went there and basically gave Pratt all of this clout and said how powerful Pratt is. So here's Donald Trump saying that Pratt is one of the most successful men in Australia. Play this clip.
He is one of the most successful men in the world. Perhaps Australia's most successful man, as they say, right?
Now, I wanted to show you that clip because Donald Trump now claims that this is just some red-headed weirdo. Pratt is worth $25 billion more than Donald Trump. Donald Trump knows exactly who Pratt is, and I want to give you that context now before playing you some of the key portions of the audio recordings. Oh, just Pratt's a cardboard packaging and recycling billionaire from Australia. That's the line of business that he is in.
Let's face it, working out is hard, and the cost of personal trainers makes it even harder. That was until I linked up with Copilot. My Copilot has had a transformative impact on my exercise journey. So here's the deal. The My Copilot service links you with an affordable, real-life personal trainer at basically the touch of a button. From there, you get personalized workouts tailored to individual needs and goals. You have real person accountability. You have flexibility with a schedule to fit your life, and you have expert training that is affordable. My favorite thing about Copilot is that my coach keeps me accountable while also understanding that life sometimes gets in the way. The flexibility of the schedule with the incredible enthusiasm and passion my coach brings to the table really keeps me wanting to come back and continue to work even harder. Like you, I have meetings or appointments throughout the day, and I can't be stuck spending too much time at a physical gym, or I'll never get my tasks accomplished. With my Copilot, I'm able to work out from the comfort of my own home on my terms. I've been using my Copilot for a little while now, and the energy that's come back to me from all these workouts, well, it's just been incredible to see. It truly is fitness made easy. Now, I'd love for you to follow my lead, to get fit and feel fabulous. Give Copilot a try. To find out why it's listed by Forbes as the top-rated personal trainer app of 2023, head to go.mycopilot.com/Meidas to get a 14-day free trial with your personal trainer. That's go.mycopilot.com/Meidas to get a free 14-day trial with your very own personal trainer. Take a back seat and let Copilot help you reach your fitness goal.
All right, here is Pratt being secretly recorded, where Pratt says Donald Trump says outrageous things. Play this clip.
So he's got this ability to say outrageous things non-stop.
Here's Pratt basically saying the same thing again. Trump gets away with saying outrageous things. Play the clip.
He just says whatever the he wants, and he loves to shock people.
Here is Pratt saying that Donald Trump told him about bombing Iraq. Play this clip.
I hadn't even heard it. It hadn't even been on the news yet. He said, I just bombed Iraq today.
Here is Pratt talking about how Donald Trump said that the leader of Iraq called him and said, you bombed my village. And Trump says, apparently, what are you going to do about it? Play the clip.
I bombed Iraq today. And the president of Iraq called me up and said, you just leveled my city. And he said, and I said to him, okay, what are you going to do about it?
Here is Pratt talking about Donald Trump's threats against President Zelensky. Play the clip.
Trump said, that Ukraine phone call, that was nothing compared to what I usually do. And he said, that Ukraine phone call, that's nothing compared to what we usually talk about.
Here, Pratt is saying how Donald Trump knows how to threaten people, but not cross the line. Play the clip.
He knows exactly what to say and what not to say so that he avoids jail, but gets so close to it that it looks to everyone like he's breaking the law. Like he won't go up to someone and say, I want you to kill someone. He'll send someone to tell someone to kill someone.
Here is Pratt talking about how Donald Trump would brag about how he wants Melania to walk around in bikinis in front of men to show the men what they are missing. Play the clip.
I was sitting next to him at dinner. He said, I asked Melania to walk around the pool in a bikini so all the other guys could get a look at what they were missing. Then Melania said back to him, I'll do that when you walk around with me in your bikini.
Here is Pratt talking about how he gave $1 million to Rudy Giuliani. Play the clip.
We shot, I paid him about $1 million to come out like as a celebrity guest, and didn't happen. So now he rings me once a week.
Here is Pratt talking about how he hoped Rudy Giuliani would be useful to him after paying him that money. Play the clip.
Rudy is someone that I hope will be useful one day. Plus, I just think he's cool. It's not all just sort of like seat of the pants shit. I think that him and Rudy are like that, and they're plotting all this out.
Here, Pratt talks about how Donald Trump is like the mafia. Play this clip.
All of these guys are like the mafia. Trump, Rupert, Rudy. You want to be a customer, not a competitor.
Here, Pratt talks about his kind of philosophy of why he's giving money to Trump. He says, I want to network with people who are useful to me. Play the clip.
What I'm trying to do is to network with people that can be useful.
Those are the main audio recordings, and you see how transactional this relationship is. And then it is believed, based on all of the reporting in the New York Times story, that after Donald Trump lost the 2020 election, Donald Trump would brag to people like Pratt about nuclear secrets and things like that at Mar-a-Lago. And now Anthony Pratt has become a major witness in Special Counsel Jack Smith's ongoing criminal prosecution of Donald Trump. Big news here, and explosive audio recordings that were secretly recorded of Anthony Pratt. Definitely had to appear to Australia's 60 Minutes for getting their hands on it, New York Times for their continued reporting as well on the updates in Special Counsel Jack Smith's ongoing criminal prosecution of Donald Trump as it relates to Pratt and other areas. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe right now if you want to support our independent journalism at MeidasTouch.com. Go to patreon.com/MeidasTouch and have a great day.
Hey Midas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.